Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the best way to increase strength and size for your biceps. Now, getting big arms is a common goal for people in the gym. That's without question, right? And biceps obviously play a role in that, of having about a third of your arm size. The other 2/3 is your tricep. So that's why I actually usually used to put more of an emphasis on my triceps, but it's still important to train your biceps as optimally as possible. Now, we're going to be talking about the best ways to do that. I'm going to get straight into it. So, inverted chin-ups, inverted weighted chin-ups, the close grip, palms up, pull down are the two most efficient compound movements for building your biceps, in my opinion. I'm going to show some clips of these throughout the video, and ultimately you're going to get an understanding of the techniques, why they're the best movements, etc. But I'm just here to explain right now why that is. So, during these movements, you can fully stretch and contract your bicep with optimal load. Optimal load that you can progressively overload, especially for weighted inverted chin-ups. Presumably, because you can put a weight between your legs or you have a weighted belt, you can always progressively overload these. Now, you do have to be careful with the technique. You do have to, I've gone through it very slow in the clips that I'm about to put in or have put in already. I'm showing the movement very slowly in the video. I'm showing the movement very slowly purely because I want you guys to understand how the movement works, why you need to stretch at the bottom. The stretch at the end of the movement actually causes more hypertrophy because you're going for a full range of motion, and ultimately, as I've said, you've got more stimulus on your biceps. So they are going to get bigger as a result. And also, a lot of people don't believe that these things are just like back exercises like pull-ups and close grip palms up, pull downs. You do actually work a lot of your bicep. If you're thinking about, in this video I'll show you, but also here, you're using your biceps the entire time you're coming down, and they're coming through a full range of motion. You're not just doing short little curls like you would with biceps and just spamming those. I'm not saying those can't be effective, because they can. But ultimately, if you want to get big biceps, you're going to, again, have to increase the stimulus. This is the whole point of high intensity training. That's what I preach on this channel. That's what I do in my lean muscle protocol, link in the description, and also my coaching. Go check that out if you want to DM me on Instagram for fitness coaching. That is what I preach. I preach high intensity training, and I believe that has the best approach. That is the best approach even for naturals and people who aren't natural. I believe that ultimately we are physiologically alike, right? I take a lot of advice and have done a lot of research through like Mike Mensa, and just 5.5 years of training, I've understood that in order for me to get bigger and stronger, I'm having to reduce my sets and increase my weights in order to progress more. Because you can't stay at 4 sets of 12 and think you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, because that's not the case. And what I show you in these videos in the gym that I've put in is I've gone through it slowly. You don't even necessarily have to do it that slow. Slowing down the movement doesn't cause more muscle growth. Let's just emphasize that, right? And I'm not saying you should be all over the place with your form. You should be out here and be all over the place. No, still have good form. Do it as quickly as you like, but make sure you get the biggest stretch possible. That's what I would say. Slowing down the movement, controlling the movement's fine, but slowing down the movement on purpose, thinking you're going to get more muscle growth as a result, not true. You can still do the movement quickly, have high mechanical tension, high power, and still get a lot of gains from it. So don't think just because you're going like a snail down here that you're going to get more growth. That's not the case. That's not the case. So yeah, I just wanted to emphasize that. I wanted to make sure you guys understand these movements and ultimately why they are the best for biceps, why they've worked the best for me, and how you can really grow your arms to be the peak of their potential. So if you have any questions in the comments, please let me know. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I shall see you later.